Hi everybody, this is Calicurls Yoga, and let's have some fun today. Don't worry about anything but feeling good and letting go, releasing and breathing. So let's start by finding a place where we can swing our arms around to open up our spine. Your feet can be hip-width distance apart or a little bit more, and let yourself swing as hard or as soft as you like. And keep going, just feeling it, letting your arms slap by your sides. And you just need to breathe in between. And then once you start feeling good, you can slowly bring yourself to a stop when you are ready. Take a deep breath here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, bring your hands slightly at 45 degrees. Exhale here. Inhale, bring them up 90. Exhale here. Inhale, another 45 upwards. Exhale, and bring them up as a V. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring your hands together to your heart. Release. Walk to the back of your mat. And we're going to play with balancing up on our toes on the inhale and releasing down the heels on the exhale. Just play around with that, see how that feels, and we'll add the arms in a second. Inhale up on the toes, exhale, drop the heels. Play one more time like that, and then we're going to bring the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, drop heels, drop hands. Again. Then rise up on this third and hold it for a second. Stay on your toes, release the hands, and squat slowly down to chair pose. Still on your toes, bring your butt to heels. Stay there for a second. Inhale, rise up and squat. Exhale, stand all the way up with those toes. And then exhale, release the heels down. Bring hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders up and down. And release the hands by your side. Then inhale, rise up on the toes, raise the hands. Exhale, cactus the arms. Drop the hands, roll the shoulders up and down. And then we're going to bring our big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, bring those hands up. Interlace the thumbs. Exhale, bring them to heart and forward fold, stomach on top of thighs, hands are down. Then grab opposite elbows with your hands and swing slowly side to side. Take about 2 breaths doing this, and then release the hands down, in through the nose and out through the nose, breathing. Raise up to halfway. Then release back down and grab again opposite elbows. Maybe switching how you grabbed them. Swing side to side gently. About 2 breaths here. Release the hands. Come halfway up. Flat back. You can bend those knees slightly. Forward fold. Then inhale slowly as you can. Start to straighten upwards. 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. And release those shoulders up and back down. Hands by your side, reaching towards the ground. Standing mountain pose. Feel your feels here. You just opened up a little bit of your lower back. Inhale. Hands come up. Exhale, swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, walk your hands forward, keeping your knees bent. Hover them above the mat slightly for a second and then drop them. You should be walking your hands backwards so you can sit on your toes. Walk your hands forward. Come to neutral tabletop pose with a flat back, and toes can be tucked or untucked, up to you how you feel comfortable. Just stay here and breathe. Make sure your neck is aligned. And then we'll do some cat-cows. So go into cat and cow with each breath. Inhale, head and buttocks reach towards the sky. Exhale, shoulder blades reach for the sky. Tuck your stomach in. Feel the reach with your shoulders again. And you can do this as intense as you would like. And just do this a couple more times, opening up your shoulder blades, your back. Bend the arms as much as you want to get into the next pose, helping you stretch higher into those shoulders and lower back. Then we're going to stretch our wrist. Reverse your hands where your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Bring the wrists touching together and then slowly come down with your butt towards your heels. Slowly rise back up. Unflip the hands back to neutral. Then flip the top of your hand to be on the mat. Fingers pointing towards you. Drop your booty towards heels, one hand at a time. Then flip your hands to point towards the outside of your mat and rotate circular, going over the wrists and below. Then reverse directions. And when you're ready, come back to child's pose. Big toes touching, knees as wide as the mat. Butt comes down to heels. Hands are in triangular position. Forehead is on mat. And you can also massage your forehead by just rotating your neck side to side, keeping your forehead on the mat. And then just stay here and breathe for a couple of minutes, relaxing and feeling. And come back to tabletop and tuck the toes and lift left arm, right leg straight out on the inhale. Exhale, bring them together in the middle. And do that 2 more times. And on the third one, reach out and bring it back to neutral tabletop. Do the same thing for the opposite. Inhale, exhale, bring together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, together, and reach out one more time in the inhale. Exhale, neutral tabletop pose. And then we're going to open up like a library book. So reach your right hand towards the sky and then scoop it behind the planted left hand with your shoulder and head touching the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop it through. Come back to neutral on the inhale and open up on the left side. Hold. Open. Drop it through. And one more time. And drop it through. Very good. Come back to neutral tabletop pose. Reach upwards towards the sky, be on your knees. Exhale, rotate those arms all the way back to your heels, reaching for them. Stretch your chest upward. Lean your neck slightly back. Come back, hands to heart, and drop on the tabletop. We're going to do a plank, so you can either plant on your toes or on your knees in your hands, and just stay here, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, feeling how it feels to put your weight on your hands, on your toes, or on your knees. And then inhale, lean forward on the toes if you're planked. Exhale, drop your chest and body all the way to the ground, chin on the mat. We're going to use our lower back to lift our chest on the inhale. Exhale, drop the chin to mat. Keep your elbows tucked in. Inhale. Exhale, chin to mat. Inhale, lower back up. Exhale, chin to mat. Now we're going to add our legs, our hands, and our chest all working together. On the inhale, go up. Exhale, everything comes down. Make sure to keep those toes together on the inhale. Exhale, down. One more good one here. All of it up. And exhale, down. Nice. Bring your hands back to where they were. Rise up on the inhale to plank. Knees bent. And we're going to do push-ups. I know you like this. Exhale. One more time. Give me a good one, a third one. There we go. So come back to child's pose. This time knees together, big toes touching. And you can bring your hands by your sides, or you can bring them to your top of your head, however you feel comfortable, letting your arms rest and forehead to mat. Just take some deep breaths here. Recharge. When you're ready, come back to tabletop pose. And from here, come back to plank on your knees or on your toes. And then exhale, downward facing dog, and walk your dog. So that means bend one knee at a time through each breathing method. So it can be inhale, hold, exhale, rotate, or inhale, hold, exhale, hold, then rotate. Just walk your dog, however fast or slow you feel it. And when you're ready, you can raise up on your toes, turn your heels to one side of the room, and drop the heels on that side on the exhale. Inhale, rise up on those toes again, move them to the other side of the room, the heels. Exhale, drop the heels to that side. And inhale, come back on your toes. And then on the exhale, drop your heels down. Come back to tabletop. Cross your feet and sit back, and then bring them forward. You can shake your legs while they're straight, just to give them a nice release. And we're going to reach for those big toes. Forward fold, sitting down. So bend the knees if it's hard for you to reach your toes as much as you want to. The whole point is to keep your back straight. But on the inhale, you reach up towards the sky and reach towards those toes on the exhale. Inhale, try to bring yourself closer. Exhale, fold a little more towards stomach to thighs. You can grab your ankles if you can't reach for your toes and use that to pull in closer. Keep your back straight, don't hunch over. And bring your feet together, your knees wide, facing the opposite sides. And again, on the inhale, reach upwards and straight. Then exhale, forward, fold a little more. If it's too much, put something on your knees so that it's not affecting your ability to try and reach for your head to your toes. And then cross your left foot bent over straight right. Hold it in tight with your right hand. Left hand comes straight back. And on the exhale, you're going to rotate your torso to look back while you're keeping everything else forward and holding in that leg for 2 more breaths. When you're done, bring your arm back, release the leg, bring it straight, bend the right knee over, bring your right hand back, using your left to bring in the knee close to your chest, and exhale, rotate, looking towards the back of the room. You can flex that you can flex the foot in front. And just do that for 2 more breaths, then come back, release. And we're going to keep our knees bent. And you're going to plant your hands by a little behind your booty. And you're going to rise up on all fours, lifting your hips towards the sky. Everything reaches up, stretching, making sure you feel comfortable. When you do this, adjust as necessary. And just reach towards the sky with your hips. And come back, Sitting down, shake out those legs, and just breathe here, sitting. And then scoot yourself a little forward so you can lay down on the mat. Bend your knees, plant your feet, reach your fingertips for the tip of your heels. And just swing your legs side to side, opening up your lower back. Feel your shoulders, back of your head all on the mat. Just keep moving around. Finally, when you're done, just come back to making sure your fingertips are at your heels. Put your hand on your chest and one on your stomach and just feel that breathing in and out through your nose. Then put your hands face down and we're going to reach our hips to the sky on the inhale, and we're going to hold here on the exhale. We're going to inhale one more time and exhale one more time here. So 2, breathing while we're up. On the third, come down. And then come back up and hold for 2 breaths. Maybe interlace your hands. Maybe keep them flat down to help you push up more. Chin to chest. Exhale, come back down. And again on our third one, try to go a little bit more if you can, keeping your chin to chest. And exhale, come back down. And then lay your feet out straight ahead. And you can either place your hands on your chest and stomach or by your sides, palms facing up, just to feel everything. Gravity pulling you down. And you can feel everything just move to the back. You can feel the head relaxing, your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose, your mouth, your lips, your cheeks, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your ears, your chin, your neck, your shoulders, your wrists, your hands, your arms, your lower back, your thighs, your quads, your ankles, your toes. Everything is breathing at the same time and exhaling everything at the same time. And just relax here, letting yourself be. After you've laid for a little while, you can start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Flex your hands upwards as if you're waking up in the morning. Keep your hands up. Bend your knees one at a time. Scoot your booty to one side and then flip over with one arm being a pillow, one arm being in front of you bent so that it can help push you up into seated pose when you are ready. And go ahead and touch index finger and thumb together in your seated pose, and your 3 fingers tight knit close or flexed. Take a couple of breaths here. And after you've meditated just for a second on a good feeling, bring those hands together to heart center, then to your forehead, third eye those thumbs, and bend forward or forward fold. Namaste. You did it. Congratulations. And I hope you subscribe, you like, you follow, you chat me up, and you can continue your journey with me on this yoga tutorial.